As you know, my name is Saber Mirday. It's my pleasure, it's my honor to be at your service for subject of operation management in this semester. I hope all of us cooperate together to have a effective class for this semester for subject of operation management. And I do my best to make a best class for you. And I expect you to help me in this way, okay? Before starting class, please let me explain a little about our program in this semester for subject of operation management. Please turn off your microphone to not disturb the class. Okay, okay, thank you so much. Okay, in this semester, I'm going to offer 10 chapter for this subject, and we have a final project that should be done in a group form. You can form a group with with 3 or 4 members and cooperate together to do this final project. On the other hand, we have 2 assignments that are individual assignments. The syllabus of this semester has been prepared. I will send you through your email tonight, and you can receive it and study it carefully. I'm writing my private email for you, my personal email. As you know, we have 2 emails. One email is academy email, and another email is personal email. I wrote you and I sent in chat area. If you look at the chat area, you can see my email, sabermirza@gmail.com. I will be glad if we keep in touch through this email. And if you have any question, and if you have any question, don't hesitate. Please send to me an email at sabermirza@gmail.com, as you see in chat frame. I haven't received email. I haven't sent an email. I will send tonight or tomorrow morning, okay? As soon as possible. I wrote you, and you can see sabermirza@gmail.com. Please look at the chat frame. Please look at the chat frame. You can see my personal email. Okay, and please turn off your microphone to not disturb the class. Okay, please do it, everybody. Thank you so much for your kindness. Okay. Okay, very good. So I repeat again. We have a final project in this semester that should be done in group form. I mean that you should form a group, 3 or 4 members. Yes, I'm recording this lesson. Don't worry. I'm recording this lesson, and the academy will send you. And we have 2 individual assignments as well. that should be done alone. Okay. When I send you your assignment, the deadline is 1 week. It means that I expect you send back your answer 1 week after you receive the email from me for assignment. But the deadline for final project is 1 week after the last session of class, last session of this subject, operation management. I send you as soon as possible the syllabus of the lessons and also the format of final project and the topic of final project. You should choose one of these topics and start to work and study on it. I expect you to provide a essay, 10 pages, about your favorite subject, and 1 week after the last session, you should send back to me your report. This subject, operation management, is one of the most important subjects among other subjects in MBA. It's very, very easy and very, very interesting subject. During this semester, you will find out my challenge about these subjects. Okay. If you have any question, don't hesitate. Ask me now. You can use the shape of hand to ask your question. If you have any question now, you can ask me. Is there any question? Okay. Mr. Muhammad Sahab, you want to speak, please?
Yes, thank you, sir. Let me tell good evening, everybody, and it is my pleasure attending this class, and a warm welcome to all my classmates. I have actually not a question, but I need some information that we have the same experience from the last session, because this is the second session that we are taking. Can we be provided with the contents of each semester in advance so we could prepare ourselves and come to the class with some advanced studies and with some at least background to the context that each subject is going to deliver to us. For example, now there is operation management, and the chapter 1 is operations and productivity. Study about in order to increase our participation in the class. Thank you.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed Al. And some of the students are asking their question in this chat. I'm got the number of the question is very much, and I can't answer to all of you at the same time. Please let me. Okay, please let me answer some question of you. Okay. Okay. Some of you have asked question about my education. If you go to my profile in academy, you can see my resume and you can see my history of education. I have MBA degree from Multimedia University in Malaysia, and now I'm sales and marketing responsible in one of the company in Iran. Okay, some of the students asked, no, I got an MBA degree in general management, but my special is sales and marketing and operation management. My major was operation management in MBA. Yes. And some of the students have asked about their reference, the book. Please turn off your microphone. Thank you so much for kindness. Because it disturbs class. Okay. The main reference for our class is
Not disconnect us from your connect us. Huh? Okay. What? Bye bye.
Our main reference in this class is the Operation Management, Flexible Edition by Hayder. Okay, please let me write for you. Please let me write the name of book, Operations Management, by Hayder. The author is J. Hayder. You can see in the chat room now. My voice is clear for all of you or not? It's totally broken. I don't know what's the problem. It can be from the Cisco website. It can be from the meeting center. Okay, if you have any problem in voice or you cannot see my message in chat, please send an email to Academy and tell them, okay, tell them your problem. And also, I will send an email to Academy and tell them about your problem to solve it as soon as possible. Please write your problem and tell them, for example, you cannot see any message in chat or you cannot hear very well. My message is about the name of the operation management book. Please look at it. Okay, operations management book by J. Hayder. Please look at the chat now. Okay, you can see it now. Operation Management book by J. Hayder. Okay, I wrote for you in the chat. You can see it, I think. Okay, very good. Also, I will send you in email. Don't worry about that. Okay, please let me start the class. And also, I send you my personal email, sabermirza@gmail.com. You can see it in chat now. I will send you the slides chapter 1. I will send you the syllabus. Don't worry about that. Okay. Please let me start the class. Okay. As I told you, I will send you the slides. Don't worry about that. And also, I will send you another reference, the second reference for you. I make an arrange and tell the academy to send you the PDF of the book. I think they have PDF and they can put it in, for example, some websites such as SlideShare or something like this to share this PDF for you. Okay. Thank you, and please let me start the class. Before I start the class, in this chapter, we want to be familiarized with concept of operation management, and we want to understand what are operation managers' job in a company, manufacturing company or service company. Before that, please let me give an example about one of the service company or one of the restaurants that is very, very successful in operation management field. The name of this restaurant, I think some of you may have heard about the name of this restaurant, the Hard Rock Cafe. The first Hard Rock Cafe opened in 1971 and started its business in field of food industry. Okay. It has been based in Orlando. Hard Rock Cafe opened its first restaurant in London in 1971, making it over 27 years old and the granddaddy of 10 restaurants. Although other 10 restaurants have come and gone, Hard Rock is still going strong, with 121 restaurants in more than 40 countries and new restaurants opening each year. Hard Rock made its name with rock music memorabilia, having started when Eric Clapton, a regular customer, marked his favorite bar stool by hanging his guitar on the wall in the London cafe. This restaurant is very, very successful for operation management. I want to tell you by this example why management is very important in the company. Operation managers using the best people they can recruit and train, also prepare effective employee schedules and design efficient layouts. Managers who successfully design and deliver goods and services throughout the world understand operations. So, if operation managers understand their job, they should make a good connection among the other managers in a company. For example, marketing manager, human resource manager, financial manager should be in contact with operation manager and uh, interact to each other, report each other, and operation managers should handle all of these managers in a company. Now we want to be familiarized with the concept of operation management. What's the meaning of operations management? Before looking at this slide, I want to ask you, anybody know what is the meaning of operations management? If anyone if anybody wants to talk, please let me know to free the microphone for him to speak. Please show your hand, okay? Okay, Mr. Backtrash, yes? Yes. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Please tell your friends what's the meaning of operation management.
By the name of Almighty Allah and by your permission and dear classmates, operation management generally relates to management of admin, finance, HR, and also transport or other procurement-related parts of an organization or an institution. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Somebody else? Okay, Mr. Muhammad Harun Sahab. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity given to me. Operation management is concerned with managing managing the resources, or managing set of activities that focus on the resources that produce services or goods. Or let's put it in the other form. That is managing a set of activities that create values in the form of services or goods. It changes inputs to the outputs in an organization. So how the process is managed from input to output is called operation management. Thank
Okay,
you.
very good. Very good, Mr. Thank you so much for your explanation. Before continue, I should tell you a good class is the class that most of the students should be active in that. You know, all of you should discuss, and all of you it's better to be active in class and share your information, share your experience in your company. It's very good. It can be an effective class for MBA. You know, in developed countries such as the United States, Canada, and Europe, the MBA is a discussion among students. For example, they share their information and also experience with others, and so they can get a point among this discussion, and they can use it in their company and run a successful business. And I expect you to be active and also discuss in class, and you can talk and as I told you, share your information. Okay, please let me explain operation management define that has been brought in business field. In business field, operation management is the set of activities that creates value in the form of goods and services by transforming inputs and outputs. Okay, it is look at carefully. Operation management is the set of activities that creates value in the form of goods and services by transforming inputs into outputs. For example, you want to run your business. Okay, you want to set up a factory to produce goods for market. You need inputs. What are inputs? Labor, manager, machinery, equipment, building, and something like this. And also raw material. You should purchase and provide raw material from market and bring them into company and transform this raw material into valuable material. This process should be monitored and it should be controlled by operation manager. So, operation managers should search in market and find the best suppliers, make contract, purchase the best material, and bring them into company and cooperate with engineer or with engineering department or, for example, design department and produce the best product in the company and then send them to market, transfer them to market and find the good customers for products. This is the reason that I told you the operation manager should be in connect with marketing managers, financial managers, and human resource managers. For example, the operation manager tells the human resource we need some employees now. For example, for some labors for the new machinery. Human resource manager, through advertisement and through another forms, starts to find the best employee, the best labor for company. On the other hand, they tell to financial managers, please please arrange a program to provide money for company to run this business, to run the new line of production. Financial manager start to find the best way to provide money, provide budget, to loan, to selling a stock, and something like this. No, one of your friends is asking, according to the definition you provided, it means that operation management is marketing plan, correct? No, operation manager and marketing manager are different, but they should be in connect with each other. You know, marketing manager task is finding new market, attracting customer to factory, and make loyal customer. But operation manager should be in connect to marketing manager. Marketing manager find the market need, the people's need, and tell to operation manager, and operation manager starts to fulfill the people's need in the market, in the factory. For example, they tell this new device or this new tool is very scarce in the market, and if we can produce this product, we can be very successful. Operation manager starts to study on the producing this new tool or new device to produce in the factory. they make a consultation with engineers to design this new and start to provide the materials from market and machinery and something like this. So the marketing managers find the needs of the market needs, and then after production, they start to attract customers for new products and try to keep them, retain them, and make them a loyal customer. On the other hand, operation managers should provide everything for factory to have a successful production and service. Okay. One of your friends asked what is the difference between the M&E manager and operation manager in order to observe the process of the carrying input to output. M&E manager, what do you mean about M&E? Because we have a lot of M&E manager. What do you mean? If you mean the monitoring and evaluation, yes. Monitoring and evaluation is another job, but also they work by operation manager together. Some of operation managers also are monitoring and evaluation manager. You know, some of operation managers also are familiarized with the monitoring and evaluation subject and can do it themselves. Yes. Operation manager, yes. Also, they are carrying the same task. For example, some of operation managers also are familiarized with quality management, and the process of the quality management can be done by operation manager. But since the quality management is a special subject, some of factory or some of company try to employ a quality manager that his or her task is only in a field of quality. When we go ahead and we continue, you will find out and you will be more familiarized with the subject. Okay, production. You're welcome. The production is the creation of goods and services. Okay, the production is not allocated only to concept of goods, also services. So the production in operation management means goods and services together. Creation of goods and creation of services. The both of them means production. Some of you may think the production is only for goods, but it's not correct. It's not right. Also, the services can be production. For example, insurance. When you go to insurance, or when you go to when a patient go to hospital, and request for medical, the hospital gives service to people, and this service is a production, is a kind of production, because the patient can recover its health. Recovering health is a kind of production. Output and outcome is are the same in the meaning, in the word, in the language word, but the output can be used for business. The output means the product. Outcome also is a kind of output, but it's a general meaning. For example, the outcome can be used for all of the concepts. The outcome of the exam, outcome of, for example, the political issue, outcome for everything. But in field of operation manager, we use the output and product. Yes. Okay. Another in any organization, there are three essential functions: the marketing, production or operations, and also finance and accounting. Yeah. So in any organization or in any manufacturing or service company, there are three essential functions, or there are three essential units: marketing, that is generates demand; production or operations, that creates the product; and financial or accounting, that tracks how well the organization is doing.
Excuse me, sir, to
Pay
interrupt.
bills, collect the
Excuse
money.
me, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, this is Nasser. Sorry for interrupting you. That your voice is breaking and we cannot hear you correctly. So is it possible that you can do something about it?
Mr. Nasser, can I ask you to repeat again? I didn't. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Sir, are you hearing me?
Was not clear.
Sir, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry for interruption, but I would like to say that your voice is breaking up. We cannot hear you correctly, so it's reflecting. So it's. Could you please do something about it?
Mr. Nasser, I'm so sorry about that, because it's not my it's not in my it's out of my control. It's not my fault. This is the system fault. I should tell with academy to change the setting of the Cisco WebEx meeting center. I will tell them. Be sure I will tell them tonight, and I will send an email to them and tell your problem to them. And also, I want to ask you, send an email to academy and tell your problem about the connection, about the voice, and something like this. Okay. And also, I'll do it for you. Don't worry. But I'm so sorry about that, because I cannot change it. It's not my control. I'm a lecturer only.
I can understand that. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I know the system has problem. As I told your friend, I will send an email to academy and express your problems. Okay. So sorry for this. I'm so sorry for this problem to disturb you and bother you. I'm so sorry about that. But I cannot do anything, because it's not in my hand. Okay. Please let me continue. As I told you, there are three essential functions. Okay. The other organizations have these three functions, especially the huge company, the big company. For example, in commercial bank, each unit has its own task and duty. For example, operations, scheduling, the check clearing, collection, transaction processing, facility design, layout design, and maintenance, security. If are tasked for operations in commercial bank. Financial unit in a commercial bank should do investments, security, real estate, accounting, auditing, and something like this. And in marketing, non-commercial, industrial, financial, personal, and mortgages. It means that the marketing management in the commercial bank should advertise for these services to attract more customers for this bank. And make sure and ensure the customers that they have invested in a safety, in a safe bank. And the marketing manager should do in a way that the customers trust to bank and come and invest and open an account in the commercial bank. In an airline, the operations unit should do these tasks: ground support equipment, maintenance, ground operations, facility maintenance, catering, flight operations, crew scheduling, communications, dispatching, management science, and something like this. The financial and accounting are the same. The accounting, payables, receivables, general ledger, finance, cash control, international exchange rate, and something that are related to money and budget and something like this should be done in finance and accounting department. So both of them are finance and accounting. The both of them are done in one department. They are together, but the financial manager is in head of department. The accounting managers do the accounting, payable, receivable, general ledger, and something like this. But the financial manager do higher than this. For example, when the airline needs money, the financial manager should arrange something to provide money for airline. For example, they should make decisions. It's better that give loan, take loan from bank, or for example, sell stock in stock exchange rate, stock exchange organization. As you know, the money can be provided for a company as you know, the money can be provided for a company through two ways. For example, loan or stock. The company can go to bank or other organization and receive loan to make up for the money that they need, or they can sell the stock to stock exchange, and through this provide money for organization. The financial manager makes decisions which way is the better in this situation, because each of them has its own risk for company. In the airline, the marketing, the traffic administration, the reservation schedule, tariff, sales, advertising, and something like this are done in marketing. Please turn off your microphone. Please turn off your microphone. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Anybody want to speak?
Yes, sorry, sir. I want to ask a question about what do you mean by management science? Could you please elaborate that? Explain what is management science? Thank you.
Management science, you mean?
Yes, management science, because in the operation chart at the end it's written management science. Could you please explain what's management science?
Management science or science management? Which of them? Management science is a general. It's general meaning. Management science. Management means the control and monitor of a process in a company, or I think you mean the science management. We have a lot of management now. For example, knowledge management, time management, human resource management, marketing management. This is they are the science, the management science. Management science means the science that are related in field of management.
What do you mean by science related, sir? What do you mean by science related management in the field?
Science management is, for example, science management. I think science management and knowledge management are the same. The science manager or knowledge manager in a company monitor the situation of the knowledge of staff, and if they think they should be trained and they need to be trained for the better science, they should update their staff or labor for better science. For example, when the new technology comes, the science manager or knowledge manager starts to set up some classes for labor to make them familiarize with labor and other stuff with new technology and with new science to upgrade them for better knowledge. Okay, this is the science management. Okay, one of your friends tell about the difference between accounting and financial. The cash control is not responsible of finance. It's responsibility of accountant. But overall, finance person will be responsible for that. The how to write money from which source, internal or external. Yes, I told you exactly. The providing money through different ways is the responsible of the financial manager. But controlling cash, the payable, the receivable, and who is the creditor, who is the debtor, and they are the task of the accounting manager. Okay. Okay. Mr. Saha, please let, if you have any question, please show your hand. Okay. If I don't see, tell me in the chat. Okay, Mr. Saha, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm facing a kind of confusion. I would like to ask a question to make me understand. Here, for the airline company, we have operations, finance, accounting, and marketing as the organization functions. So, does it mean that finance and accounting or marketing do not fall under operations in the organization, or do they do fall under operation? Because we just explained operation management is managing a set of activities in the value of creating goods and services by transforming inputs into outputs. So finance and marketing, are they part of operation in one organization, or they are not part of the operation?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Gao. Yes, exactly. Also, also one of your questions about the knowledge management. Mostly knowledge management is to keep the expertise, innovative ideas and assessment and studies within the organization, and not to lose it when an employee leaves. Yes, it can be also another task of knowledge management. Generally, knowledge managers should upgrade their management and styles of staff and labor in company. For example, in this era, the internet has emerged, and all of employees should be familiarized with internet. Knowledge management should arrange a program to set up, for example, to set some classes for labor, make them be familiarized with internet. When the employees in a company are upgraded with new technology, with new science, they can be more successful than other competitors. This is the reason that all of the managers try to keep the science of the labor and staff and employees in high level. Okay. Why study OM? Why we should study operation management? OM is one of the three major functions, as I told you: marketing, finance, and operation. Another reason is that we want and need to know how goods and services are produced. We want to understand what operation managers do, and OM is such a costly part of an organization. We should know how the operation, how the products and services are produced in a company. What are the best way? What are the best way to decrease the cost? What are the best way for producing these products? All of them help us to decrease the cost and increase their productivity. This is the reason that we should study operation management as a manager in a company. In next lessons, we will understand all of the operation manager's job in a company. What operations managers do? The basic management functions: planning, organizing, staffing, leading, controlling. They are the main functions of an operations manager. They should plan for producing product. They should organize. All of the efforts or all of the tasks are needed for producing this product. The topic. They should provide the best stuff for this part, and also they should lead the process of production or services and control and monitor the process to prevent the producing defective product. that can be very costly for company. Okay? They are the basic management functions. That is very clear and very easy.
خير 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 خير
Please turn off your microphone.
خير
Excuse me, please turn off your microphone. The critical decisions that are made, in field of operation management have been listed here. Okay, the design of goods and services. Please speak. Mr. Baxter, please speak.
What does this planning refers to in operations management? Of course, you know that in governmental organization, there are two parts. One part is management, operation, the other part is program part. This planning relates to staff planning, or what kind of planning, which has been mentioned here. Would you explain, please?
Mr. Baxter, I'm so sorry, the voice was not clear. Please repeat your question.
Yeah, in fact, my question was about the previous slide, about basic management functions. There is planning, organizing. Yeah, there is planning, organizing, staffing, and also controlling or leading these kind of things. What does planning refers to? It refers to individual planning or the overall planning for the at the organizational level or institutional level, these kind of things. Would you explain this planning? Because maybe in governmental organizations there are two parts, or mostly, not maybe, mostly two parts, which one part relates to program and the other part relates to the operation. And this planning as a basic management function relates to what kind of planning, if you explain, please.
You want to know about the planning? You mean that the planning? What's the planning in this area? Huh, Mr. Baxter? Yes.
In government, as operation managers, if we are talking about planning as our basic management functions, what does this planning relates to? It relates to overall organizational plan, or just is individual or staff plan? What kind of plan is this?
This planning is related to planning for production. Okay, for example, when you want to produce a product or goods in your factory, at first you should do a planning for the product for production. For example, you should make a decision about the location of the factory. For example, which location, which part of, for example, which part of Afghanistan is better for set up the factory? Which machinery is better? Which brand or market for machinery is better to be purchased for producing? All of them should be planned and should be made decision by operation managers before producing that product. This is the planning. For example, this is example for planning. For example, the location, the layout of the location, the purchasing the machinery, equipment, technology, because there are a lot of brands in the market. Which one is the expensive? Which one is cheap? You know, all of them should be planned before making the best decision for planning and for producing product and service. This is the planning that should be done by operation manager. Okay. Please let me continue because okay, Mr. Javid, huh? Okay, Mr. Javid, please speak.
Yeah, good evening, everybody in the class. Yes, sir. There is a point that I want to raise here. Most of the students attending this class this evening is working for non-profit organizations. Some work for the governmental organizations, some work for the non-governmental organizations, and some work for the United Nations. What this topic is being delivered mainly discusses issues on profit organizations, companies, sales and services companies. The issues are being raised by the colleagues here, mainly, or the concerns they have as they work with the non-profit organizations. The organization receive funding and deliver the program activities. Is there any way we can come to sort of non-profit organizations and the rule of the operation management in non-profit organizations? What is the role of an operations manager to manage administration, finance, and the general day-to-day operations of the? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Javid. But before that, please let me continue because we have not enough time. The first chapter is only the basic concept. Okay, only you are being familiarized with concept, the basic concept of operations management and the operation manager's job. The next lessons, the next chapters, we will go in details and we will be better understand about the field of operations management and other jobs. So it's better to continue because we have not enough time. Mr. Shukrullah, huh? Mr. Shukrullah, please go ahead. Please speak.
Yes,
Have any
yes.
questions?
Hi to, yes, I got a question. Good evening to everyone. With due respect, I would like to suggest to my classmates, if we ask question later on time, that will be good because it disturbs teacher and us too. We will give extra time for question session. If everybody is asking during the class, that will disturb us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shukrullah. Okay, the critical decisions that are being made in field of operation manager, the design of goods and services. What goods or service should be offered? Because we should be different with our competitors. We should offer the better goods, better services to attract more customers. How should we design these products and services? How should we design these products and services? The operation managers and engineers should make the decisions together. The engineers try to design in the best way and tell the operation managers, if we design this for example, this machinery, this equipment, or this table, this laptop, computer, and something like this, any projects that are to be produced in company, they try to make the best design for the product to satisfy the customers and attract more customers. Managing quality. Quality also is very, very important. The operation managers should make decisions about the quality, and they should control the quality. We have a chapter about the quality management. I will teach you in the next sessions. In the later sessions, I will teach you about the quality management. It's very, very important. The operation manager, all of the manager, the executive, especially the executive managers, as you know, in any company, there is an executive manager in the head, or the CEO, chief executive manager. All of them in the board management, the management board should make the critical decisions. The management board are the executive manager, operation manager, financial manager, marketing manager together for a management board in any company. All of them make the decisions together. Okay. The managing quality also is another critical decisions that should be made by managers. The process and capacity design. What process and what capacity will this product require? What equipment and technology is necessary for this process of production, process of service? For example, the managers should know their capacity for production. They should know how many units they can produce every day, for example. How many capacity they have, how many labor they have, how many machinery they have. All of them should be clear for managers. Location strategy. Where should we put the facility? For example, sometimes the managers make the decisions to go abroad and develop their business in another country, in another part of the, for example, country. For example, your manager in your company decides to make another branch, the second branch or second factory in Herat. For example, your factory is located in Kabul, and your manager decides to develop the business and set up a new factory in another city, as, for example, Herat or Kandahar. This is the location strategy. They should know where is the best location, and we have a lesson about the location strategy. I teach you. The location strategy is a separate chapter, is a separate lesson that we will be familiar with it in future. The layout strategy. How should we arrange the facility? For example, what is the best place? What is the best place for distribution center? What is the best place for warehouse, for a store? You know, all of them is the layout strategy. How should we arrange the facility? How large must the facility be to meet our plan? How should we decide of the, for example, factory, the size of the department, and something like this. Human resource and job design. How do we provide a reasonable work environment? How much can we expect for employees to produce? All of them are the critical decisions that should be made by managers. All of the managers in the management board. Supply chain management. Supply chain management is should we make or buy this component? Some of them, sometimes managers make decisions to produce the raw materials themselves, and sometimes they make decision to purchase from outside. Which one is better? Which one can decrease the cost for us? All of these questions should be answered by managers and should be made the critical decision should made by managers. These critical decisions. Inventory, material requirements, planning, just in time. All of them should be considered by managers. How much inventory of each item should we have in a store, in warehouse? How much we need? It's better to purchase now, or it's better to purchase in future the raw material for our company. All of them is a lesson in operation management. Each of these critical decisions has its own science and knowledge. Contributions from yes, just in time. We will explain. I will explain the just in time in the future. We have a lessons about the just in time. Okay, don't worry about that. Just in time means that we should make a strategic. This is the strategic decision in any company. Just in time means that we should provide materials in the right time and the right place and right quantity, and deliver them to customer in the right time, right place, and right quantity. This is just in time. For example, we shouldn't be delay for delivery, and we shouldn't have any delay for purchasing material, because it can increase cost for company and it can make unsatisfied to the customer. Yes, we should be on time. Just in time means we should be on time for producing products and deliver them to customer. Delay is not acceptable for customers. And also we need some contributions from human factors, industrial engineering, management science, biological science, physical science, information technology. We need help from this science if we want to do better. For example, you need the information technology. The current era, the current time is the time of information technology, such as the internet, that has made a better situation and has made easier anything for managers. Managers can search and surf in internet to find the better suppliers, to find better materials. They can connect together through email, make an order through email. The information technology and IT has made easier the work for managers in the current law. Yes, the biological and physical is related to environment, and also the manager should be cooperate with environment organization. They shouldn't they should not or they must not produce the product that is harmful for environment. As I told you, the voice breaking is not my fault. I don't know. This is the technical problem or the internet problem. I don't know. Please let me, as I told you, please let me send an email tonight to Academy and tell your problems then. And as I told you, please also, I want to ask you also, you send an email to Academy and tell them your problems to solve them for next week. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, but as I told you, it's not my fault. Okay, one of your parents tell what is the relationship between this science. So there is no relationship between science. They also contribute with managers in company. You know, for example, the managers should be in connect with these organizations or with these matters. For example, information technology can help the managers to make better decisions. Physical science, biological science, management science also is clear. They also make the better decision for better production and services. The operation managers should consider this point for environment issues, the biological issues. They don't produce the products that harm or hurt the people, the life, the jungles, the sea, and something like this, you know. When they want to produce a new technology, the organization, the environmental organization should approve this product that is not harmful for environment, for animals, for jungles, for water, for humans, and something like this. So all of them help a better decisions for managers. Okay. Okay. New challenges in OM. As you know, a phenomenon as namely globalization has emerged in this time. Globalization tells all of the business can develop in abroad, in around the world. You can develop your business and you can import and export the products across the borders. Just-in-time strategy is a new strategy. For example, the Six Sigma strategy, all of the new strategy has made operation management, has faced operation management in the new challenges, especially globalization, because you have a lot of competitors now. If you want to compete in global, you should compete with a huge company. In developed countries, Germany, England, United States, Canada. So they should take this note. If you want to compete successfully in this globalization, you should establish the better strategy. You should decrease your cost. You should decrease your price. You should increase the quality. You should take the just-in-time strategy. You should be on time for customer. You should develop your product and you should change your product along with the changing technology. When the new technology comes, you should also update your product for new technology. This is the new challenges in operation management. You should consider all of these points. You don't ignore that, especially in the globalization era. Characteristics of goods. What's the difference between goods and services? Yes, one of your friends tells very well. You should make your product to be unique, to attract the customers. What's the difference between goods and services? The characteristics of goods, the tangible product. You can touch the goods because they are tangible. You can see them. The consistent product definition. Production usually separate from consumption, can be inventory, low customer interaction. It means that goods are tangible. Goods are produced at first and then sold to customer. At first, you produce goods and then sell to customer. This is the reason that they are separate from consumption. They can be inventory because they are tangible. You can store them and then sell them. Low customer interaction. The customers don't come to your factory. You produce the goods in your factory and transfer them to a store or the distribution center, and then you sold them to customer. There is no interaction between customer and factory. You mean this slide? Okay. No, there is no important because the new challenges in OM means that we have faced the globalization, we have faced the new strategies such as the just-in-time, such as the supply chain partnering. Supply chain partnering, it means you can choose the suppliers from other countries. You can make a network together. Supply chain means the companies can work together and make a network together to purchase the raw materials from each other, produce and sell to other parts of the network to deliver them to final customer. The rapid product development, I told you, the rapid product development because the technology is changing day to day, is every day, and you should upgrade yourself yourself with the new technology. The mass customization means that you should produce in the large quantity because the number of the customer has increased in the world. If you want to compete in the globalization, you should increase in large quantity and empower employees, and you should employ the best employees, the very talented people, if you want to compete in globalization. Yes, we have a lesson about the supply chain management. I will teach you. We have a chapter, supply chain management chapter, that I will explain you in detail. Okay, don't worry about that. As I told you, today is only the basic concept of the operation management. How was that until now? How was that until now? Do you like the operation management subject? I want to know your, it's good. Can I explain good for you? Are you satisfied? Okay, very good. If you have any question and if you have any idea, don't hesitate. Send to me email. Okay, send me email. Please let me. I wrote my email again, sabermirza@gmail.com. I wrote my email again. You can see in the chat, sabermirza@gmail. Please send to me this email, okay? Because I check every day my email and I can reply quickly your request. Yes, don't worry about the slides. I will slide. I will send you all of the slides. I will send you all of the slides and also syllabus. Yes, please refer at the chat box. Okay, thank you. The characteristics of the goods, the tangible product, the consistent product definition. It means that the goods have a consistent definition. For example, you can define the laptop, you can define the table, automobile, airplane, everything in a consistent way. And the definition doesn't change. But sometimes in service, I will tell you, the definition can change. For example, if you define the service now, you can change the definition of the service later. For example, the next year, the 2 years, the definition of service for this organization can change to others. Okay. And also, as I told you, because the goods are tangible and physical, they can be stored, they can be inventory. But the services cannot be inventory. Low customer interaction. The factory and the customer don't interact with each other. But the factory, the people only can, for example, exhibition room, the people can see the store, the shopping mall, the shopping store to purchase the product. They don't go to factory and purchase the product from, for example, factory. For example, you want to purchase the fish tones. Fish tones is the kind of food, you know. You don't go to factory and purchase the fish tones from factory. You go to a store, shopping, and something like this. But the characteristics of the service, intangible product, for example, education. Education is not intangible. You cannot see the education. But you can realize that. For example, when you go to university, the lecturer teach you, the teaching is a service to you. You cannot see the teaching. You cannot see, but you can understand your knowledge is increasing. They produce and consume at the same time. Yes. At the same time, for example, the lecturer are teaching you. At the same time, you are consuming the service. Yes, we can. We also have the tangible service. For example, the tangible service. Please let me give an example the next week for you. Okay, I should think about that. For example, you go to dentist. Okay, you go to dentist. For example, your teeth have pain. You feel pain in your teeth, and you go to dentist. The dentist is servicing offering service to you and recover your health. Recovering health is a service. You cannot see this, but yes, for example, restaurant food. Restaurant food, the food is tangible, it's good, but the service, for example, the service that the restaurant is giving you is not tangible. For example, when you go to restaurant, you can eat food. Okay, the food is tangible, but the service that has been provided by restaurant to you is intangible, because you don't eat at your home. You go to restaurant to be served by restaurant. It is a kind of service that is intangible, but the food is a good, it's tangible, yes. But the service that has been offered by restaurant to you is intangible, it's not tangible. High customer interaction, high customer interaction is often unique because the different, for example, different doctors, different dentists are bad or good. For example, when you go to dentist, you you want to go to dentist, you can tell your friend, go to Mr. Laplap, for example, office. He is a very good doctor. Go to mechanics, Mr. Laplap, Mr. Ali is a good mechanic. This is unique, means that different people, different lecturers, different dentists, different mechanics have different science. Okay, this is the reason as unique. For example, some of the mechanics give the unique service to customers. The other mechanics don't give the unique service. They have the better, for example, they have better knowledge, they have better equipment to repair your car, repair your automobile. This is the reason that the service often are unique. High customer interaction, yes. When you go to service company, when you go to insurance, when you go to hospital, when you go to university, you directly interact to person who is serving you, dentist, lecturer, or also something like this. Inconsistent product definition. For example, as I told you, the definition for service can change. It's inconsistent. Sometimes, for example, insurance give you some services. The next week, this definition can change and another service can be changed. Often knowledge-based. It means that often knowledge-based is similar to often unique. Knowledge-based use if the doctor has the better knowledge, he or she can serve you better. If the lecturer has better knowledge, he or she can serve you better. Frequently dispersed. It differs, it means it has a lot of branch, for example, around the country. For example, bank. There are a lot of branch in the company, in your country. This is dispersed, This is for characteristics of the services. Okay. The time is 7:25 now. I think it's better to finish class now because the time is going to finish. This is the time in my company is 7. I think I don't like to make you tired. I will send you email. Okay, I will send you email, the reference, the syllabus, the slide, and all of them. Don't worry about that. I will send email to all of you. Okay, the syllabus. I have your email. The academy, sent email to me and has given all of your details to me, email, phone number, and everything. Don't worry about that. I will send you email, syllabus, slides, reference book, and everything like this. Don't worry about that. Because I don't like to make you tired, I think it's enough for this for today. Okay. The slide number 16 has finished. We continue next week, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Send to me email. I hope all of you enjoy the class, and I hope all the content has been useful for you. Okay, I have all of your email. I have all of your email. Don't worry, I have your email. Okay. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and thank you so much for your participation in class. I hope I wish the best time for you, and also I wish all of you are successful in your job, your life. Have a nice time and have a nice dream. I have all of your email. Don't worry. I have all of your email in my Excel. I have an Excel that I have all of your details, phone number, email. I will send you email tonight or tomorrow morning. Tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, goodbye everybody. Have a nice time and have a nice night.